let's find out more about what is happening on the ground, specifically in northern Israel. We now welcome Josiah Dekanu, a resident of Netua in northern Israel. Thank you so much, Josiah, for joining us. We've been talking about the developments up north, certainly very worrying. I understand you're on a moshav there near the Lebanese border, a population of around 300 or so. Tell us what it's like being there right now. Describe the day in the life for you right now.
Day in the life. Well, most of us have been evacuated. I too have been evacuated. My family's been evacuated. I stay up here because I assist with the Kitat Konanut, and all of my sons, son-in-laws, were pulled into Milaween by October 7th. So I stay up here and I, provide supplies and those kind of things. Up here, artillery fire most every day. Occasionally you hear machine gun fire happening nearby. So it's a bit nerve-wracking.
Just in terms of translation, I wanted to say that the sons and sons-in-law you're talking about, part of that security response team up there. You're describing what it's like being there so close to the border. Talk to us about the tens of thousands of residents of the north that have been evacuated during this war, many staying in hotels. How are the communities doing? What kind of feedback are you getting from family and friends who are waiting to come back home eventually?
So everybody wants to come home,
sure,
right? But we have realistic expectations. I wouldn't bring my family back here, as it stands. You're showing on the video, that's actually a house that's maybe 4 small blocks from my house, right out these windows where there was an attack. So the evacuees are disgruntled. They're disgruntled by the lack of response, possibly from the IDF. However, I can't give them any. I can't say anything but nice things about them because, we were told before October 7th to expect something. Hezbollah was on the border taunting, and so we had a Kitat Konanut formed beforehand, not well equipped, but we had them formed beforehand. And now it's been impressive, the preparedness that has been taking place over the last 3 months, and especially over the last even week. We have different military forces or different military divisions that come through here. You would say that they were a strong defense in the event of an incursion, and now there is a readiness for anything that could happen. But even if we have to take proactive measures to bring security back here.
And what do you mean exactly by proactive measures to bring security back?
I think it's pretty clear. I know that the government is hoping for or giving till the end of the month for possible diplomatic resolutions. They talk about pressuring some of our allies or pleading with some of our allies to put pressure on Hezbollah to adhere to the resolution 1701 and to get beyond the Latina River. We know our neighbors. We're doubting that's going to happen. It feels like a full-fledged war is imminent. Matter of fact, I would say that even up here, civilian preparations have been enhanced. Yesterday, we were told to make sure that we had water and food and these kind of things, supplies in case of power outages and in case of water outages, if this goes to a full-fledged engagement. No one up here did not already adhere to that way beforehand, but it's a whole different thing when you're hearing it from the authorities to be prepared. Preparations, when yesterday they said in preparations that we could expect 5,000 to 6,000 missiles fired per day with the armament that Hezbollah has. That's a lot. Local neighbors said, have talked to me. They said that there were 3 missiles fired at this small moshav during the war in 2006. We can expect 10 times that per day. so that's a frightening perspective, but something has to be done. I can't reiterate enough the threat of anti-tank missiles. I heard that they're even talking about opening schools in the finger. I think that potentially the rest of Israel may have a skewed vision or perspective on what we go through here, because the anti-tank missiles that are targeting civilians, targeting infrastructure, they fly beneath the Iron Dome, they fly beneath the sirens, and so you never know when they're going to hit. So you're not going to see them on home command. You're not going to see them on the different applications that show when warnings, sirens go off. We're going through a lot more than maybe the rest of the country is aware.
Well, we certainly appreciate you shedding light on exactly what it is like. It certainly sounds terrifying. We do know the French foreign minister is going to be here. There are talks underway with different leaders in the coming hours, but I'm sure a lot of people skeptical about any efforts around a diplomatic solution at this juncture, but we certainly wait to see. Stay safe. Thank you so much for speaking to us on I-24 News. Josiah Dakanu, live from Natua in northern Israel. Thank you so much.
Thank you.